When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do, in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at batandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. BSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 to your financial sports. You deserve a partner who listens, understands, helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111.
In 1926, the Northwestern Ohio Athletic League was formed. Tonight, NWO Sports brings you the kickoff of the 99th season of NWOAL football as the visiting 17-time league champion Bryan Golden Bears travel to Hamler, Ohio to take on the 12-time league champs, the Patrick Henry Patriots. Brandon Schimler led the Golden Bears to their last title in 2013, while Will Morrow led the Patriots to their last title in 2018. Conference play is here. Who's going to win it this year? Can seniors Anthony Weber and Connor Hogan get Bryan back to the top? Will it be first-team all-league foursome of Adrian Delgado, Grant Schwab, Arkevian Kreider, and Grant Smith, who can bring home a league championship? It all starts here. It all starts tonight, right here in Big Red Stadium on NWO Sports. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Matthew Janian, and as always, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Tony Crier. Coach, are you excited or are you ready to roll?
I've been waiting all week for Friday night, and I'm excited to get this game going.
All right, all time, Patrick Henry leads this series 30-22. Last year, Patrick Henry won 49-0. Now we talked a little about history of the league. Coach, did you know in 1931, Johnny Miller Bryan was the first ever NWOAL Player of the Year. Last year, Patriots Lincoln Krieger was the latest to have that honor. How's that for connecting history?
Definitely an interesting connection for tonight's game. So I guess my question going into tonight's game is, one of these Patrick Henry stars that we're going to look at tonight, are they going to be up once again this season? Possibly Cal Schrader?
We're about to find out. On offense, the 3-0 Patriots enter this contest on an absolute roll by outscoring their opponents 112-21. Even more impressive is the fact they've given up 0 points in the first half of all 3 games while scoring 68. Junior quarterback Tristan Rosebach has thrown for 527 yards and 3 TDs with 1 pick. On the receiving end, junior Reed Krieger has hauled in 11 catches for 235 yards and 2 TDs, with Grant Schwab and Mitch Prigge combining for 17 catches for 235 yards. The big boys up front, seniors Adrian Delgado, Grant Smith, Lane Biederstedt, with juniors Max Johnson and Jude Hudson, have paved the way for the two-headed monster seniors Cal Schrader and his 312 rushing yards and 6 TDs, and Jaden Rutter's 5 TDs and 190 yards. Coach Bill Enselman has this team clicking on all cylinders. Coach, what are you most impressed with after watching the Patriots once this season and seeing results after 3 games?
I'm most impressed with this offensive scheme in general. When you look at that Patrick Henry offense, they're looking to run the ball, and they run the ball very effectively, especially to that right side behind Max Johnson. And it was Grant Smith, but I'm hearing some news that Jake Bosselman will be starting at right tackle this week. But I still expect them to have heavy doses of the run game, and then every now and then throw in a Rosebrock pass just to keep them balanced and keep them honest.
Yep, now on the defensive side of the ball, the Patriots have only given up 492 yards in 3 games. They have 12 tackles for losses, 5 sacks, and forced 4 turnovers. They've only given up 21 points in the season. How do you move the ball, let alone put up points, on this team, Coach?
Well, first off, Patrick Henry has yet to give up a point in the first half. Actually, all 21 points have come in the second half, and mostly have not been their varsity players. Now, in order to score, number one, keep your tempo. Make sure, you have to slow down the game a little bit, and make sure you try to keep this Patrick Henry team and their offense off the field. Long, sustaining drives.
Yep, now for the visiting Golden Bears, Coach Staten's team is led by freshman sensation Jake Arnold. Arnold has thrown 4 TDs on the year to go with 377 yards passing. 6'3" junior Jacob Uran has become a favorite target, leading the team in receptions. Second team all-conference junior, I said senior earlier, junior Anthony Weber has 2 TDs on just 4 receptions for 101 yards. The line is anchored by senior captain Connor Hogan, who paves the way for senior Cade Carlin, sophomore Hunter Watson, and freshman Griff Fowler, who's looked promising in his first few games. It's a young team, and that's going to have some growing pains. Coach, when you have a young team and you're going against a powerhouse like PH, how do you get these kids to believe they can come out on top in a victory here in Hamler?
It's all about the mindset. What kind of mindset are you bringing in? And if you have a young roster, and if you think they can play, the volatility of 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old athletes is very high, and you're asking them to come in and execute week in and week out. Maybe for them, sometimes they don't know what they don't know, right?
Yep.
And so because of that, sometimes it could be scarier playing a younger team just because they don't know what it's like to play that tough, favorite.
Yep, very true. Now, defensive consistency, that was Coach Staten's biggest concern coming into the season. National anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, will you please rise as the Patrick Henry Patriot Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Sam Colehep, performs our national anthem.
And we're ready to go. National anthem done. Patrick Henry won the toss. And I believe, Coach, they elected to
Again, a reminder.
kick off.
I think that's what they said. That they keep doing the coin toss like earlier and earlier. When I normally don't get to catch it.
Yep. Well, you got to excuse us. We do have Coach Bill Inselman's mother is right beside us. So, as many of you know, Coach Inselman from Defiance Baseball is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So we have the mother of 2 Hall of Famers beside us. We were entertained by her for a few minutes before we got going here.
Very true.
Now, what we were talking about before, Coach, Coach Staten said his biggest concern coming into the season was defensive consistency. Okay, so we got senior Connor Hogan. He's a tackling machine. Is joined by a sophomore, Cole Carlin, and Hunter Watson. Defensive backs got plenty of experience, led by 3 seniors, Aiden Wallace, Vincent Taylor, Cade Carlin, along with junior Anthony Weber. They've been outscored 103-46 and are giving up 406 yards per game, giving up 160 yards, 68 yards on the ground, 238 through the air. Coach, there's a lot to work on here, but if you're defensive coordinator Brett Cody, what's your number one focus coming into this game?
The number one focus is to limit the big play. Patrick Henry has been able to almost, I feel like, score at will, if you will,
Yes.
against their first 3 opponents, except for maybe the second half of that Grove game last week. But one thing Coach Staten said is they have to get aligned correctly, and they have to get aligned correctly fast. That way they can understand where the reads are coming from and where they need to attack. And that also includes playing a fundamentally sound ball game, especially when it comes to tackling.
Yep. Now, going into this game, Coach, you're the coach here. You're the genius. I'm just the voice. So what are your 3 keys for each team in this game?
For Patrick Henry, key number 1, play your game. You want to establish Cal Schrader in the run game and then open that up for the Rosenbrock to Krieger or Prigge connection. Number 2, take care of the football. Play mistake-free football. They only have 1 turnover in the first half and during varsity time. And number 3, how are you going to fit Kreider back into the plan? Get him involved on the defense early, since this is his first game back from injury. Now for Bryan, number 1, be physical. You want to control the trenches against a team like this, especially a team who says they have the best offensive line in the conference. You want to make sure you go out and maybe prove your point tonight. Number 2, stay on schedule. You don't want to have the negative plays, the penalties that can set you back and really hurt your offensive scheme down the line. And number 3, keep fighting. You look at this like, they say it's a mismatch on paper, which could be true, but you want to make sure you keep fighting and make sure that every play is a learning experience for the next game and the next season.
Yep, so we're getting ready to go here. They're coming out. It will be Bryan kicking off. Bryan this week is wearing the white jerseys with purple pants. Patrick Henry is wearing red jerseys with white pants. If you're listening out there, if you're not on YouTube, where you can see, it's going to be Patrick Henry going from left to right. So getting ready to kick off. Can't see the young man's number there.
Number 30.
Number 30.
Carter Lucy.
Yep.
Now, Coach Staten definitely has said his kicking game is very good, and they have some very strong legs.
Ball taken at the 1 by Schrader. He's to the 10, 15, 20.
He's got a gap.
20, 30, 40, 50.
Good move there in the open field.
Breaks down, drag down at the 36-yard line. Nice return.
Great return for the Patrick Henry Patriots there. Cal Schrader, he found a nice gap in the kickoff return and made sure to zoom through. Made a couple nice moves too. Almost broke a tackle there to really bring that home.
Yep, he was 1 broken tackle away from maybe taking that 99 yards. So here comes Patrick Henry, Tristan Rosebrook in the Patrick Henry offense. Who are you excited to see tonight?
Well, definitely we've talked about Cal Schrader, and I'm definitely excited to see how much and how willing he's running the ball. But I also want to take a look at Jaden
Rudder.
Yeah, Jaden Rudder, the Ted back.
Rudder with the ball. Off tackle right side. Gained 2 yards, swung down.
Don't know how I forgot his name. It's sitting right there in my notes. But they have such a two-headed monster between Schrader and Rudder that I'm excited to see how they combine for carries tonight.
Yep, that was a nice tackle there. Number 55, Connor Hogan. I believe we said he's a tackling machine beginning of the show. There you go, first tackle of the game. So we got 2nd down and 6, ball on the 32, 11-19, 11-18. Patrick Henry, Bryan. Rosebrook under center. Takes snap, looks. He's got Krieger open. Krieger catches the ball, and he gets tackled by the ankles.
And there they, opened up the run, brought a pass.
Yep, nice tackle by Aiden Wallace. Reed Krieger's a guy I'd like to see get involved too. He might be the best athlete on the team.
Well, the last name like Krieger, you'd think.
This is true. So we got 1st down and 10, ball in the 21, 11 minutes, 0-0.
I'm interested to see how often they're going to run behind that right side, even without Grant Smith playing right tackle tonight.
Here we go. Rosebrook, shotgun, takes snap, hands it off to Schrader.
Running to the right.
Breaks one tackle, drug down from behind at the 9-yard line. Nice run, nice 12-yard run.
And that right there is just Cal Schrader being Cal Schrader right there. Definitely need him to keep punching and keep punching.
Yeah, sure. And we got to see these guys 2 weeks ago, and it's almost like thunder and lightning. You got Schrader with the power and Rudder with the speed.
But don't get confused. Cal Schrader in the open field's got some speed too.
So here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 10. So it's touchdown or
lining up in the eye here. They were showing a little bit of this in pregame.
hand off to Schrader off the left tackle up the middle.
He's close.
Got about 3-yard line.
One thing I'd like to see from this Patrick Henry offense, last week or 2 weeks ago when we had him, it was a strong right side run game. But I'd like to see him maybe be balanced left and right this week.
So any need to do anything tricky here? You're going to throw it, you're just going to run it.
No, I think right now you've already established that in the trenches, your guys are moving their guys. Just give it to Cal Schrader and let's get 6 on the board.
Yep, we got Holloway and Krieger out to the left. Hand off to Schrader right up the middle, untouched. Touchdown, Patrick Henry.
Nothing like running that lead right on that right side. A little lead and a counter, and with a guard coming through, 2 guys pushing through. Man, Cal Schrader walked in.
Well, Coach, nothing bad about that drive on offense.
Nope. Couldn't have scripted it any better.
So we got the freshman kicker.
I wonder if he stabilized a little bit since the last time we had him.
Yep, Aiden Gergen. Krieger with the hold, snap, ball's up, looks good.
Looks good. Hey, that touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
There we go. So it's Patrick Henry 7, Bryan Golden Bears 0. First quarter, 9:45.
Good start. We're going to head to a commercial break, and we'll be back on the other side.
2 minutes, 4 seconds.
Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Patrick Henry 7, Bryan 0, 9:45 to go in the first quarter. We're in Hamler, Ohio. And where are we at, Coach? Where are we at? Well,
Big Red Stadium.
There you go.
Yeah.
And here's a kick by Schrader. Short kick, going to bounce to 20.
Ooh, should have let that go out of bounds.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bobbled the ball. Nobody's around, though. He jumped on it.
That's that mistake-free football that Coach Staten was talking about. Right there, I think it was going to go out of bounds if you just let it roll just a little bit further, and then you bobble the ball, and then you almost struggled to even pick it up, and so now you're behind the sticks already.
Yep, that was Sam Gonzalez. He's a junior.
You have to try to do something to help your offense out. And in this, now you're stuck at the 20-yard line. You're already pushed back. Field advantage is already not on your side. Do things that are going to help you. So I expect to maybe possibly go for a home run big play here. And I see they're in 5 wide already.
So here we go. Freshman quarterback Jake Arnold, shotgun formation.
Amazing, a
Takes
freshman.
the snap. Looking out. He's in trouble.
boy.
He's going down. He's going down.
And did you see who's in on that sack? Number 44, Grant Smith.
Grant Smith and Jude Hudson.
And that's going to be an interesting battle because he's going up against their left tackle, who happens to be a freshman here, Harrison 6.
Loss of 7 on the plays.
Yeah, a freshman from Bryan, Harrison 6, going against, what is he, 2-time All-Ohio?
I think that's what,
Grant Smith. Well, welcome to high school football.
And then on the right side, he goes up against Logan Carter, the senior. So hopefully there's some movement there. Because if you don't block him, it's going to be a long night.
Okay, Arnold takes snap, handoff up the middle, runs into who ran into, looks like number 12. Was that Schwab? Grant Schwab on the tackle.
And right now, you ran 2 offensive plays. The first one was a sack that lost you 6 yards, and now you're backed up again on a run loss of 1 yard. So now you're looking at 3rd and 17 from the 14. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this. So now almost you're protecting yourself here for a punt situation, so maybe you can push the field position the other way.
Yep, as Coach said, it's 3rd and 17, ball in the 14, 8:28 first quarter. Patrick Henry 7, Bryan 0.
Timeout.
Looks like we got a
Official timeout. They're taking big number 77 out. Logan Carter, the senior.
Yep.
Must be an equipment issue. They're bringing in number 72, freshman Connor Monroe. So now you got freshmen at both tackles, and you got Grant Smith rushing. Ooh, I don't like my chances here.
So here we go. Jake Arnold. We got Aiden Wallace in motion. Arnold trying to elude the rush. Eludes 1, eludes 2. Got hit on the 3rd. Fumble. But it looks like Bryan got on it. Boy, that was a hard hit on Arnold.
And Arnold, he's only a freshman. And right now, you're looking at it like, how can I keep my freshman even standing?
Yeah,
because that's going to hurt mentally as well as physically.
That was Delgado, Jude Hudson, Grant Smith.
Oh, there was multiple guys.
So Bryan, 4th and 23, they're punting.
And it's good to see multiple guys get on that sack.
Yep. Jacob Uran, punt from his end zone. Nice punt, out to the 50. Fielded by Schwab. Schwab runs into his own man, goes down at the 44-yard line.
So what I was saying, so Coach Inselman this week, he was saying one thing that they need to do now that they're starting league play is they need to make sure they're improving their second efforts. And what I mean by second efforts is they want to hold their blocks just for that second longer, get linemen up to the second level, and on defense, work on making sure you have those good pursuit angles and we're flying to the football. And on that 3rd down sack, we saw 6 guys in on that. Going to be a hard, long night for Arnold if he doesn't have his offensive line pick it back up.
Yep, so here we go. Tristan Rosebrock, 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Takes snap, flag and a play.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they're calling offsides on defense. And, we know, Bryan, it's a young team. When you're playing Patrick, you need every advantage you can get. So
5-yard penalty, 1st and 5.
Very true.
You got a lot of juniors and seniors on this very successful Patrick Henry team. So here we go. Prigge goes out left. We got Krieger and Schwab down the bottom. Single back and Schrader. Prigge in motion. Hand off to Schrader off the left tackle. Goes right at one guy. Goes down at the 30.
And right there again, Cal Schrader demonstrating why he's such a big man on campus here and showing why he is just such a powerful runner.
Yeah, Schrader's he's an impressive young man. So we got 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line, 7:16 to go, 7-0, Patrick Henry. We got Kiefer Holloway in the game now. He's split out wide left with Schwab and Krieger on the right. Again, Schrader the only back. Rosebrook, he's got Schwab.
He's open.
It's there. Nice play on defense. Ball broken up.
Weber, nice play there. Really making sure to regain the ground there.
Yep, Anthony Weber, he was second-team All-Conference last year as a sophomore. So as a junior, there's a lot expected of him. He has 4 catches, but of the 4 catches, 2 of them are for touchdowns. So he's a big play guy, and he about made one there.
And it's nice seeing Coach Inselman try to at least make a home run threat there because, again, you're looking at the toughest part of your schedule coming up. You want to make sure that you are getting your playmakers into the space that they need to be in.
Here we go, 3 wide. Rudder gets the handoff, goes left. Off tackle, breaks one, makes one, another man miss. to the 10, to the 5.
And he's close.
Got about down to the 3-yard line. Very nice run by Jaden Rudder. Boy, both those running backs are impressive.
Very impressive. Big two-headed monster. And, again, need to make sure that you're getting those two set up, especially in 2 weeks when you got Liberty Center, that big game.
Absolutely. So we got 1st and 10. Ball on the 12, 6:44. Junior Tristan Rosebrock, 4th game under his belt as starting quarterback. Takes snap. Hand off to Rudder. Oh, he's met right away.
Good play there by the Bryan defense.
Logan Carter stood him up.
Jaden Rudder, the ball
Don't
carrier.
think they got a yard on that play.
Tackle made by Ethan Longoria.
Oh, they said
And
Ethan
Logan Carter.
There we go.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
We're used to Grant Smith being out there, number 71, but he's 44 tonight.
Yeah, they say that they bring him in as a second tight end when they need to in power situations. But I can see why maybe moving him off of the offensive line here, maybe getting him a little bit of a break here and there.
We got Rosebrook rolling right. Look, he's got 6 wide open.
Wow.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, boy.
Patriot
Gus
pass
Meyer.
is incomplete.
And
Gus Meyer, Jr.
And if you're Gus Meyer right now, you got to be thinking like, man, that's got to hurt big time.
There's going to be nobody harder on himself in that play than Gus Meyer himself. And folks, he was wide open. And that ball was put right in his mittens.
And you know, they're trying to move away a little bit from trying to make sure that they, you know, again, run to the right, break some tendency there. And you had guys open. Make the plays that you need to make.
Rosebrook shotgun, hand off to Rudder. Goes left, breaks one tackle, pushes one man down, falls down about 6-yard line, 7-yard line, gain of a couple.
So now it's 4th and short here. If I have my offensive line, again, supposedly best in the area, I am going to pound this rock. I understand that it's 4th and 5, but, I mean, you got the offensive line, and for the most part, you have been dominating their defensive line. Go for this, slam it down their throat here, and make a big play.
No argument here. I think they got Cal Schrader out there. Rosebrook takes a snap. It's a handoff to Schrader, breaks one tackle.
I think close. Wow.
Cal Schrader,
I'll tell you, that side.
He will get a first down, though.
The side judge from the near side here, he must have eagle eyes because I thought he broke the plane to the goal line there.
He fell right in the line, so the ball's about on the half-yard line.
Patriots, 1st and goal, the ball at the 1-yard
And right now, just do what you do best. Give the ball to Schrader or Rudder and just score the touchdown here. Nothing fancy is needed.
Now, I wonder if they would just do a Rosebrook, just have him just sneak it right up the middle.
I'd like to see that too.
Do they do the tush-push in high school football or just the Philadelphia Eagles?
Not a lot of people do that. And
Here we go, Rosebrook. Handoff Schrader, touchdown.
Right across that right side for a touchdown. Good work there by the Patrick Henry offense. Just faced a little bit of adversity down here in the red zone, but we're able to overcome that adversity, which, again, they need to be able to do and keep working on doing that.
I tell you what, though, Coach, we're gonna nitpick this Patrick Henry team. They're playing our Liberty Center in 2 weeks, and we know that's going to be their game of the year. The first game we did, they dropped 3 or 4 balls that were 50, 60-yard gains, touchdowns. They just dropped a touchdown there. So this is something to watch.
Yeah, those are mistakes that cannot happen in 2 weeks for sure.
Good.
Hey, that touchdown, once again, brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman. We are going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back on the other side with the kickoff.
4:48 remaining in the first quarter.
That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Golden Bears.
And here we
Sam
go,
Gonzalez
14-0,
and
Patrick
Anthony
Henry. Schrader kicks off. Going down to Gonzalez again.
That's that
Gonzalez,
sideline kick again.
Coach, there you go again. If he lets
But
that
see
go,
here,
two bounces.
See, he put his foot out of bounds. This should then be a flag here. I don't understand why they're not calling this a flag because, and you've seen this. There it goes. Okay, because I was going to say, in the NFL game, if you kick it near the sidelines and your returner steps out of bounds while touching the ball, that's still considered out of bounds, which is what they're going to call the flag for here.
Illegal procedure, kickoff out of bounds.
So, very smart play by the junior Sam Gonzalez.
And I think Coach Staten talked to him about that after the last kickoff because that same exact thing happened. And I can see Patrick Henry for Cal Schrader. What he's trying to do is he's just trying to kind of bop it into that zone right there where there's nobody because that's a live ball. And you're looking to maybe possibly pick up an extra possession because of that.
Bryan will take.
So here we go. What is Bryan going to do on this drive? Got the freshman, Jake Arnold. He got his first taste of Patrick Henry defense. Didn't taste very well. So let's see how he goes here. You know, I take
No,
that
this
back.
is Rhett McGill in the game.
Yep. It's a handoff around left side. Carlin breaks one tackle.
Not a lot of running room there.
Nope, not a lot of
Flag
room
down.
at all. Probably gained 3 yards there,
There's a penalty marker
but there is a
on
flag.
the field.
So I wonder what the decision here is by Coach Staten here to go with McGill over Arnold. I wonder, did something happen on that first drive there because of the 2 sacks? Did something happen with Arnold?
On the defense, number 12, 5-yard penalty. Still
Face
first down.
mask, Patrick Henry.
See, that's that mistake. Those mistakes that can hurt. And so now you're playing the team that you should be, beating, but those are stuff that you need to limit going forward.
So it makes it 2nd and 2. Sophomore, McGill at quarterback. Take snap, handoff, run up the middle. 1, 2. 2 guys all over him there.
Not much pickup there. And once again, you see that Patrick Henry front 7, they're flying to the football. They're making sure that Bryan isn't picking up many yardage. Because when you look at it, the only reason why it is sitting 2nd and 1 right now is because of the penalty, because they moved back on first down. And I'm not sure exactly how they didn't get an automatic first down there.
The nice thing about that play, that was a tackle by Akevian Kreider. So it's good to see him back.
Yeah, it's good to see, because we talked in the opener about making sure he gets more involved on that defense.
Rhett McGill faked the handoff, eluded one tackler. Looks like he got a first down.
Matt, I'm not going to lie. You look there, that offensive line, all 5 guys, I'm not sure touched anybody.
No.
And so I'm just wondering, at what point do you say, man, I can't keep having, that defensive line of Patrick Henry to just tee off on my running backs and quarterbacks? At some point, that offensive line's got to put a helmet on a helmet.
Yeah, there's not much pressure. I'm sorry, take that back. There's not much from the offensive line stopping the pressure. They're getting in there very quick. So what's something Bryan could do? Well, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 45. Take snap. He's looking middle. Oh, nope, over his big tight end, Jacob Uran.
Now, right there, that was better pass protection. You see that there was helmets getting on helmets there. And one thing that Coach Staten said in pregame was the fact that their X factor wasn't just one guy. It was going to be their front 5 protecting their quarterback. And right now, on the first drive, they failed to protect Arnold. They put McGill in the game. And now he at least had time to at least make a pass there. And I think maybe there's some jitters because of that, because you saw that ball sail so high over their tight end's head.
Yep. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Ball in the 45, 3:14 to go, 14-0, Patrick Henry. Referee spotting the ball. Tell you what, I think when they watch this film, though, he had Aiden Wallace probably a little deeper over the middle.
And I wonder if maybe that's who he was trying to get it to. But again, when that mental clock's going off, sometimes things happen.
Here we go. Take snap. Looks row. No, he got him. Big hit. Pushed him back.
Make the tackle.
Oh, now. Oh, boy. Then you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Priggy on the tackle. Schrader, it was about I don't know where they'll mark that, Coach, because he was hit at about a 3-yard loss and got tackled about an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, I think they marked it off for the 8-yard loss there.
Because when he hit him, he stayed up and tried to...
Yeah, Schrader there, wrap up and bring your guy down. That right there, you're in the open field. I get it. You want to make the big ESPN hit there. But right there, just be fundamentally sound, wrap them up, bring them to the ground for the 8-yard loss, and play third down.
Well, we're going to be touching base on that Liberty Center game. You do that to Garrison Cruz, he's going 70 yards.
Oh, yes,
So-
without a doubt. Again, fundamentally sound football.
Here we go, 3rd and 20. Looking over the middle, interception, Grant Schwab. He's wrapped up, he's going down. Jacob Duran on the tackle.
And he was pretty well covered there. I just wonder, you know, McGill's a sophomore, again, young kid. This Bryan team is very young. There's only 16, I think there was about 50 guys on the roster, and only 16 juniors and seniors. So this is a young, growing team, and those are those growing pains that you're going to have by a young team.
Yep, so 1st and 10, Patrick Henry, ball in the 45.
You know, one thing Coach Staten said was you want to continue to take it one practice at a time, want to keep improving every day. And if you're, again, a young team, that's something that you want to make sure that you are doing.
Yeah. Something else to think about, Bryan is 1-2. They did beat Bowling Green. They were down, I believe, 21-7 that game, came back and won. So there is some fight in this team. Here we go.
But
1st and 10.
But the one thing about Bryan is they have lost 14 of their last 16.
Yeah. Rosebrook takes a snap. Handoff Schrader, left side, breaks one tackle, gets through, going outside.
Good moves. He went down?
Oh, his knee must have touched down. Didn't look like he went down.
So right there, once again, that Patrick Henry offensive line is just opening up holes and holes for Kyle Schrader to run through. He's picking up 10, 15 yards a pop right now. Just keep giving him and Rudder the ball at this point.
Yeah, but he had a defender drag him down a little bit, and his knee barely touched. If not, he might be in the end zone right now. So 1st and 10, ball in the 44.
Going to a trips look here. This is the first time I've seen Coach Inselman do that.
Rosebrook shotgun, Schrader beside him. He's going to look to pass. He's going down the middle. He's got Schwab, one man to beat, and he's going to go 10-5, touchdown, Patrick Henry, Grant Schwab.
And that was a great throw by Rosebrook there. He threw what's called a two ball right over the linebackers there, right into the seam there where where Schwab was. And so Schwab makes an easy catch for Rosebrook for the touchdown there. A touchdown that's brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Yep, that was a nice play. Grant Schwab, first team all conference last year as a special team specialist. So now here goes Aiden Gherkin, the freshman, 2 for 2 on the extra points. Krieger with the hold, and it's good. He looks solid tonight, Coach.
Yeah, he does look solid. That was a good thump there.
Good job. Good job for him.
Must be really drilling that in practice during the week.
So another drive resulting in a touchdown.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and we're not out of the first quarter. We are going to take a short commercial break, and we'll catch you on the other side.
That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back. Patrick Henry, Hamler, Ohio, 21-0 over the Bryan Golden Bears. This is the 99th season of NWAO football. Kickoff by Schrader. Sam Gonzalez got the catch from the 20. Goes outside to the left, 25, 30, 32-yard line. Nice return.
Good return there. Good return. I tell you, it's a beautiful night tonight for football. Beautiful night.
It is. Weather's perfect. We got the door open. Sun's beating down on us a little bit, but it's going away, so that's a good thing.
I love it when the weather's just a little bit warmer. I know people love the fall weather, but I'll take 70 and beautiful every day.
Yep, so I'm trying to see who looks like the freshman's coming back in. Mr. Arnold's coming back in.
That's good. Let's try to see if Arnold can, look at maybe possibly doing something offensively, maybe working on some things, and just, keeping composure, keeping good feet work, stuff like that.
Yep. Shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff. Oh, Matt right away. Big hit by Akevian Kreider.
Welcome back this season there, Mr. Kreider.
Yes, sir.
That was a good play right there. So right there, Bryan, they did a nice job of at least getting some guys on the defensive line, making sure, again, getting helmet to helmet, but they didn't get anybody at the second level. Kreider ran right through that hole, met the running back in the backfield, and made a big contact collision there.
Yeah, Hunter Watson's wondering if anybody got the license plate of that freight train. That was a hit.
Coach Staten said that X factor again was going to be that offensive line, and right now they're not holding up their end of the bargain.
So here we go. Arnold shotgun. 3 receivers wide. Takes a snap. He's rolling right. He's looking. He's got a man. Oh, almost picked off. So close. Priggy was one step from pick 6.
He was, and right there, Arnold took another hit in that backfield. And once again, you got that young freshman quarterback. If you think he's the guy, you got to make sure you're limiting them big hits, because again, those big hits can really start to affect you mentally if you don't get a hold on that.
So here we go, 3rd down and 11. Ball on the 30, 57 seconds to go in the quarter. 21-0. So Coach, what are you drawing up here, 3rd and 11?
3rd and 11, I'm looking to make something like maybe a high-low concept, maybe try to confuse a defender.
Whistle. It's like a timeout.
Because they lined up with
Timeout, Bryan.
with twins to that far side, so maybe a corner hitch concept here, just something to maybe get some confidence back in this freshman quarterback. While we're taking the timeout, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break.
BSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Back at you here in Hamler, Ohio. Big Red Stadium. 21-0, Patriots over the Golden Bears.
If you're the Patriots and Coach Inselman right now, you're feeling pretty good right now. 3 possessions, three touchdowns. Defensively right now, you've had a punt, interception. Now Bryan here facing their 3rd drive, facing a 3rd and long here, and they have yet to really pick up any yardage whatsoever other than the penalty there on that 2nd drive that put them in a 2nd-1 situation. They've gone backwards for the majority of this game.
Yep, so here comes Bryan out on the field, led by freshman Jake Arnold. Looks like we got Hunter in the backfield again. 2 receivers wide, one
Blitz
left.
coming. Oh, Kreider got through so fast.
Oh, he breaks one. Everybody got swarmed up. Jude Hudson's having a game.
He is. I've seen him in the backfield more than once there. And there, Bosselman, he got in there as well. But right there, you saw Kreider. He was blitzing. I saw him creeping, and I don't think the center even knew he was coming because he got in there so quick. I can't believe he didn't make the play.
Yeah, we've seen Jude Hudson in there 3-4 times already with pretty big plays. So 4th and 12 from the 29.
Another big leg here by Bryan with Urine as the punter. He really likes his legs on the special team.
Decent punt. Grant Schwab, let's show us
muffed
something.
it a little bit.
Here we go. Goes left, breaks one. Trying to get to the outside. He's to the 50, to the 45. Goes out of bounds.
But still, he bobbles and muffs the punt. I think he even put it on the ground nonetheless and still was able to pick up 25 yards on that.
Yeah, he was just at another level. He's just faster than everybody. I tell you, between Krieger, Priggy, and Schwab there, they got a lot of speed.
There's a lot of speed. There's a lot of strength. You can tell that their strength and conditioning program through the winter and through the summer, you can tell it's definitely working.
So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 43. 21-0, Patrick Henry. Rosebrook goes under center.
Trips look again.
Yep, Rudder, the lone running back. Takes a snap, handoff Rudder, goes left side, gets to 30, 25, 20. Nice run.
And that was a good run there by Patrick Henry. They ran a GT counter there where they pulled the guard and the tackle and moved them through and had a great run out of that.
First down yards.
Yep. All you got to do is give them a hole. They'll take care of the rest.
Oh, for sure. Once again, we talked about this when we had them a couple weeks ago about how they think they're the best offensive line in the area, and once again proving why. But right now, when I've looked at it, Patrick Henry, besides the test at Grove last week, hasn't really been tested against Hicksville and Ayersville.
True.
And in that second half kind of, lost some steam. So I just wonder, playing right now and then with Wauseon next week and then a big game against Liberty Center, how much are they going to get cleaned up before now and then?
Yep. Timeout. Patrick Henry.
Well, Patrick Henry taking that timeout. We'll take a short break and we see you on the other side.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
21-0. Patrick Henry over the Bryan Golden Bears. We're here in Hammer, Ohio. Bryan trying to be a defensive stop here.
First and 10 for the
3
Patriots,
possessions
the
for
ball
Patrick
at the
Henry,
Bryan
3
21,
touchdowns.
following the
And
timeout.
threatening already now in the red zone.
Yep, first and 10, 2 seconds to go. Fakes the handoff. Look right, he's got Grant Smith. Break, boom, touchdown. Is there anything he can't do?
Wow, Grant Smith showing off his skills. We had him 2 weeks ago where he was playing a devastating right tackle. He's, all Ohio, 3-star athlete on defense, making sacks, making tackles for losses all game. And now here we are catching a touchdown pass at tight end. Maybe throw him a reverse pass here soon. Maybe see if he can throw the ball.
I think we should let him, or they should let him kick the extra point.
Well, let's just see if he's a triple threat, I guess.
All right, here we go, Mr. Gherkin.
All right,
Let's go 4 for 4.
Hey, that touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you once again by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 4 for 4 and extra points, 28-0. Patrick Henry over Bryan.
And that's also the end of the first quarter. 28 first quarter points.
Pretty easy.
And they have made it look easy, both offensively and defensively.
Yep.
So here we're going to take a quick timeout with the clock change, and we'll meet you on the other side.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Here we go. Kickoff second quarter. Schrader kicks off. It's going to be Sam Gonzalez again.
Glad to see he's kicking it more toward the middle of the field.
25, 30, 35, and he goes out of bounds. Nice return.
Nice return. Good field position then for Bryan here. Let's see if they can take some advantage of it here starting the second quarter. Hopefully change a quarter, getting to change end zones. Hopefully maybe that'll change some luck for the Bryan Golden Bears here.
Yep, so we got 28-0. Patrick Henry over Bryan. Now, the rival for them is the Liberty Center Tigers. They are up 40-0 at the end of the first quarter against Swanton right now.
Already?
Oh, yeah. 40-0.
Wow.
So it's not so bad for Bryan. So here we go. If they can put something together here, get some confidence. We got first and 10 from 36, 11:55 and a quarter.
I mean, they need to find something on offense, some sort of big play, some sort of just something here to get a spark going.
Yep. Got a pitch out, looks like. Is that Carlin? Nope. That was Hunter Watson again. Hunter Watson's only a sophomore.
And Matt, that play, you watch it as it was developing, and it just didn't have a chance because those linebackers right now, Kreider and Niederhaus and their middle linebacker, Sherd, they're flying to the football pretty quickly here. And, like, they need to do something to get these linebackers off guard, some sort of misdirection.
Here we go, McGill down the middle, got his big tight end. You ran, first down. First down, Bryan.
And I'm glad that they were able to do that. But right now, that was a little play action pass. Again, misdirecting and get your ball out to your playmaker quick like that. But I believe that's like the third time they've actually ran that passing play, that same exact passing play. And if you're Patrick Henry, you know where they're going. You know what they're doing offensively. It's time to go ahead and break through.
I believe that was their second first down of the game. So sophomore quarterback, Rhett McGill, shotgun, takes snap, hands off, goes nowhere, down immediately. Loss of a yard for Watson.
And once again, that Bryan offensive line is not matching the physicality of that Patrick Henry defensive line right now.
No, they just look bigger, stronger, faster.
And I think a lot of it, though, too, has to do with the experience. Once again, I mean, even though most of their starting offensive line are juniors and seniors, you know, they don't have experience winning. They don't have playoff experience like Patrick Henry does.
Here we go. Rhett McGill takes a snap, fakes handoff, throws outside. 1, 2. Pushed out of bounds about 45-yard line.
That's a good pass right there.
Yep.
Just a screenplay, get it out quick. Let's try to make a play in space and make their defense then make the plays. And right there, that's what you got to do more of. If you don't do more of that, you're not going to get Patrick Henry off balance.
Yeah, that was a solid play. That's a senior, too, Aiden Wallace. He was patient, picked up probably 2 extra yards in the play, so.
Because right now, Patrick Henry is sitting on whatever Bryan is doing offensively. They know what play's coming before they run it.
Yep, handoff up the middle, going nowhere. Tackled immediately.
And once again, that front five just getting dominated.
Yep. Grady McKee was all over that. Max Johnson was there.
Fourth down.
And Coach Staten, he's got to look at, okay, my offensive line is getting dominated. I have a young quarterback in the game. I need to start doing things to help out my quarterback and to help my quarterback make plays. And we saw it on the quick screen. They were able to pick up 5 yards. They, get to the edge. Get to the edge.
If they can give him time, Weber's lined up one-on-one out there. He's a burner.
But he just doesn't have any time.
Oh,
See, once again.
Guess who?
Mr. Kreider once again making another impact play here.
About a 4-yard sack.
Sacked in the backfield by number 52,
and
Akevian Kreider.
If you're Mr. Kreider here, man, you're like, I'm so glad I'm back to playing.
He looks good.
He does.
Really good.
And he's playing with a big club on his hand. They got a plate put into his hand because they broke his hand. And the reason why he wasn't able to play was because of the fact that they weren't able to club it up good enough but for the doctors and referees, so they had to sit him, and now here he is making big plays on defense.
Yep, that was a 4th and 4. Turn the ball over, so now Patriots get the ball, handoff Rudder, goes right side, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, he might be gone. 20,
one man to
15, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaden Rudder.
And right now, Patrick Henry just making it so easy on offense. There was nothing right there Bryan could do to stop that. And if you're Bryan right now, you've yet to even make really much of a dent in that Patrick Henry offense right now to even try to get him off schedule. And so if you're Bryan, maybe thinking about bringing some more guys, maybe blitzing some more guys. I mean, they only blitz about a third of the time. Maybe you're going to have to increase that number a little bit to try to get Patrick Henry off schedule or anything.
Yep, that was a 41-play, 45-yard run touchdown. Here goes Aiden Gherkin with the extra point. And it's good.
Once again, another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back at it.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement to Protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
12-time NWO champion Patrick Henry, 35-0 against the Bryan Golden Bears. Kickoff, Cal Schrader. Kick down the middle. This is Weber with the return. He's to the 25, to the 30, tackled about 32-yard line.
I guess if there was a weakness for Patrick Henry right now, I would say their kickoff team is the biggest example, because right now, Bryan, they're at least getting some good field position, in outside of the 30 here, and they need to try to find a way to maybe push them back a couple yards there, because you saw on the opening kickoff with Bryan, Lucy was able to kick it down to the 1. I mean, granted, Schrader almost took it back for the touchdown, but need that.
So here we go, 1st and 10, 33-yard line.
Got to respond.
Arnold's back in, quarterback sneak goes up the middle. Keeper got him nowhere.
They ran a little quarterback counter there, but I don't think Mr. Arnold ran behind his blockers there. They pulled to the right, and he ran left. So maybe some miscommunication going on, even getting the play into the huddle.
Gain of 2, 2nd, 8, ball on the 35.
And if you're a freshman, the one thing, the game's going to come at you fast already just because you're a young freshman. Mm-hmm. And so if you're Coach Staten, you're trying to find ways to make sure your freshman quarterback can get comfortable and try to slow it down the game a little bit, and I haven't seen much of that.
Here we go, Arnold back, looking, overthrows.
Bryan
incomplete.
And right there, good throw, just a little bit off timing there. And again, making sure you're trying to slow down the game for your freshman quarterback. And right now, I understand you're down 35-0. You're looking for a spark, and right now is a good time if you're Bryan to start working on those small things to get your freshman quarterback, because if you do this right, you're going to have a great quarterback here even by next season.
Yeah, he's definitely got a future ahead of him.
Definitely have to find those personal small growths.
Okay, shotgun formation. Watson in the background, takes a snap, drop back. Better get rid of it. He's
They're
going
sitting
deep.
on that.
Interception, Reed Traeger. That was just a jump ball. Who can go up and get it? And
Good idea.
I got it.
Good idea, just underthrew him. But at this point, I mean, you're looking at it like, well, that's just as good as a punt at this point.
Exactly.
But those small plays right there for Arnold, just getting the ball out, throwing a jump ball for your guy, those are those small things that as a freshman you keep working, and eventually those are going to find their way into your guy's lap rather than theirs. And once again, we talked about in the opener with Bryan, one of their keys to victory tonight was to keep fighting and make every play a learning experience. So right there, we've seen that entire drive, learning experiences.
Here we go, 1st and 10, 32. Rosebrook, shotgun. Swings one out to Jaden Rudder. Goes left, breaks, gets by one guy.
Good
stiff
stutter
arm.
step.
Stiff arm again, 20-40, 35-30. Down to the 26-yard line. Nice run by Jaden Rudder.
And now you're looking at one play, and we're already at the tip of the red zone here. And if you're Patrick Henry, maybe start working on those things that you know you're going to need to do against Liberty Center. Maybe throw some things out of the playbook that maybe you need to work on, because you're going to need your full playbook against Liberty Center.
Yep, so here we go. 1st and 10, ball on 28. Rosebrook, shotgun. Handoff, Schrader, going right. Broke one tackle, 2 guys got him.
2 guys down there.
Cal Schrader, the ball carrier.
So on that one, they pulled the guard, and that was a very long pull there for Grady McKee. He had to get real out there to get that defensive end, but he got there to lead for Cal Schrader and was able to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Yep. Hogan on the tackle. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see they got a bunch of tiny little cheerleaders here, so maybe that's what's giving them the extra boost tonight. Rosebrook, he's looking over the middle. He's got Krieger. Krieger with the catch. Broke one tackle, spun around, down at the 5.
And that was a good route combination there. They had a streak to a post going, and then the dig coming out, and the dig's going to be wide open every time against that cover 2 defense that Bryan's been trying to run.
And Rosebrook's passes have been on.
Yeah, he's been on the money all night. Right now, offensively, Patrick Henry, mistakes have been limited. Grant Smith checking back in the game. They say that wherever he lines up, they're probably going to run the ball his way. So run to the left.
Yep, 1st and 6.
Look at that, dive
Handoff
left.
Schrader to the left. Breaks one tackle. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
He ran over. Cal Schrader ran over 3 Bryan defensive players on that. Just marvelous run by Cal Schrader. I tell you what, I am so impressed. This is our 2nd game doing Patrick Henry, and I am so impressed by the running skills of Cal Schrader.
Yeah, he looks really good. He runs hard.
He does run pretty hard, I'll tell you that too.
I like the 1-2 punch.
Very, very true. Having that second back to come in and spell Schrader, man.
We got 3 touchdowns by Schrader, 1 by Rudder, 1 by Krieger.
1 by Smith.
Oh, Smith got 1.
Yeah. He had that touchdown catch.
Extra point is up. It's good.
And good. Another
42.
touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Bryan 0.
42-0. Patrick Henry over Bryan. 6:54 to go to second quarter.
And we're going to go ahead and take a small commercial break. See you on the other side.
Play clock.
Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. BSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And here we go. 6:54 to go in the second quarter. Patrick Henry, 42, Golden Bears, 0. Schrader with the kickoff, another kick straight down the middle. And it looks like, is that Weber?
Hey, that was a little deeper.
Yep, a little deeper. Nice return, though, 30-35.
They must have heard me when I said they need to kick it a little bit deeper because that's one of their weaknesses right now.
That was Landon Decker on the return, 5'7", freshman.
A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomore names that we're calling right now.
Coach Satan's not afraid to throw him out there.
No, he's not. And right there, late.
Holding on the return, 10-yard penalty, spot of the foul, first down.
Wow, a late holding call there thrown by the referees.
Yeah, I didn't even see the flag. Hey, Coach, we do got a Columbus Grove getting back on track here. They're up 35-0 over Spencerville.
That's good to see. That's good to see.
So here we go, 1st and 10, 21-yard line, 6:47 to go, 42-0.
If you are watching on YouTube, we apologize for the streaming issues. We are trying to work on it, but we are live on Network
breaks
1
one
Sports.
Tackle, breaks 2. Nice run, nice run. That looked like Cade Carlin.
Cade Carlin, the ball carrier.
Good run there.
Tackled by TJ Krieger.
Once again there,
And
Bryan,
Grant
find
Smith.
your spark. What are you going to do to find your spark?
First down yardage
That
on
was
the
senior
play. First
Cade
and 10
Carlin.
for the Golden
He's a
Bears
5'9".
at their 31.
5'9", 170.
And Bryan just, try to keep getting first downs. Keep trying to move.
1st and 10, ball and 21. Takes a snap, handoff to Carlin again. He's hammered by Grant Smith. Grant Smith picked him up, dropped him for about a 2-yard loss. He was going nowhere.
No, there was no chance
Cade
there.
Carlin,
And they
ball
did
carrier.
try. They brought an extra lineman over
Tackled by
to
Grant
try
Smith
to
and QB
block
Ryder.
there on the counter. But,
Lost the
right,
play,
Patrick
second
Henry
down.
again. I just feel like they're almost in the huddle with them the way that they've been stopping them tonight.
Yep, Patrick Henry, they're starting to get some backups in. TJ Krieger was out there. his defensive back.
And like I said, if you are trying to watch on YouTube, you're going to have to try to go to Network One Sports, because right now we're working with some technical difficulties once again.
Must be something in the air in Patrick Henry. Takes a snap, handoff, goes left, breaks one tackle, breaks two. Nice run.
Another
nice run.
So that's the second run play of this drive here that they went through and made a good run out of that.
Reed Kreger.
Cade Carlin with an 19-yard run.
First down yardage, 1st and 10 at the Patriot 46.
So now Bryan's starting to put some stuff together.
And if you're Coach Inselman, you're wondering what happened and what can we do to move forward now and try to make a stop here, because now you're pushing midfield, and you want to try to keep your momentum on defense moving forward as well.
Yep, 1st and 10, ball 46. Takes a snap, fake handoff, quarterback sneak up the middle, or keeper up the middle.
And that was something I said just a little bit ago, some stuff that they're going to have to do to try to keep this Patrick Henry team guessing. Right there, they did a quarterback read. Quarterback decided to keep it there, and so that's gonna make Patrick Henry think twice about who's getting the ball and where. And if you can make Patrick Henry think for just that little extra second, that's going to help them down the road in trying to find an offensive identity and try to find a path forward towards competitiveness.
Yeah, we got our third quarterback game for Bryan too. Evan Longoria is a quarterback now. Shotgun, handoff, Carlin again. Goes around the left side, breaks one tackle, falls forward. Four-yard gain. Should be 2nd down and would be 3rd down and 4. Ball on the 48. 42-0 Patrick Henry. Oh, got an injured player down.
While they tend to the injured player, we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break.
He's moving around.
That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Player down in the field. We're not sure who it is. It is a Bryan player.
Number 9.
Cade
Carlin.
Yep, that's Cade. He's walking off.
Hopefully he's all right.
Doesn't look like he's limping or anything. Might just got the wind knocked out of him.
If you are listening on Network One Sports, the YouTube feed is back up and running. If you want to move back to there with we do have some video action there going on, but if you want to stay right here on Network One, you're more than willing to do that too.
So here we go, 3rd and 4, ball on the 48.
And for Bryan, I know it's 42-0, but this is still a big 3rd down just for confidence purposes.
Big snap. Oh, he's going down. Sack.
Take care of the football.
Yep, that was 56 in there. Max Johnson
sacked in the backfield.
And so right there, Bryan, way to at least keep care of the ball, at least take the sack, and make life a little bit easier there now for your punt team.
Yep, that was a Kevian Kreider got credit for that sack too.
Jacob.
He has been all over that backfield, and it's good to have him back for sure.
Yep, 4th and 11, 45. Bears are punting.
Because
Schwab back deep.
Because something we talked about 2 weeks ago was finding somebody to help Grant Smith, and have Kreider in there to help Grant Smith out is going to be huge moving forward.
Ooh, barely gets it away, but it's a nice punt. Takes a Bryan roll. Good roll inside the 10 or 20.
Bryan punt is
about the 21-yard line.
Near the
nice punt. He barely got that punt away.
Yeah, he did. And, we did watch Patrick Henry block the punt 2 weeks ago against Ayersville, and now here they are, once again, making moves at blocking a punt. One thing about Patrick Henry, we talked about them being able to get over the hump and beat the teams that they're supposed to beat. And last week was a good, true test of who they were, because they were able to beat Grove. And so now in 2 weeks, you got Liberty Center, and that's going to be the big test.
So here we go, first attempt at the 20. Junior quarterback Tristan Rosebrock, shotgun, pitches it outside.
Good block there.
Nice little run to the 30, 35, 40, 45.
Reed Jackson around the left side.
third running back on the depth chart here, so they must be moving in some of those JV games.
We got a flag, Coach.
And this is going to be on Patrick Henry. I do believe possibly for a hold here upfield.
Reed Jackson's a 5'7", 157-pound junior. That was a good-looking run.
That was a good-looking run for the third running back of this game.
Holding on the offense, number 58. 10 yards penalty from the positive foul. First down.
Man, number 58 there. Grady
10 yards
McKee on the holding call here.
For the Patriots.
And those are those mistakes, I mean, again, it's 42-0. Understand, this is pretty much well in hand, but those are mistakes that you need to limit. And those are just sloppy mistakes in this point of the game.
Yep, so 1st and 6, ball on the 24, 2:48 to go.
Here's Coach Inselman now.
Hand off Brady, another flag. Looks like offsides on Bryan.
Coach Inselman now here, ball late in the half again. Last time they were trying to work on some 2-minute drill stuff. Hopefully we can do the same thing here.
Yep. Offsides Bryan, so that'll move it 5 yards ahead.
5-yard penalty, still first down.
So now that moves the ball. It was 1st and 6. Now they're going to have 1st and 1. Don't see 1st and 1 very often.
1st and 1 on the 29-yard line, 2:37-36. Here we go. Rosebrook. Shotgun handoff. Goes up the middle. It's Jackson again. He's got the first down.
Reed Jackson.
He's wrapped up.
Now you start to see Bryan. There's 5, 6 guys there. So at least, again,
Yep.
they're still working on getting those things accomplished there. So that's good, again, that we're just not giving up in the first half already.
Yep, 2:24 to go. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line, 42-0. Patrick Henry over Bryan. See if Bryan get a stop here going into halftime. Rosebrook, Priggy in motion.
Jet
He
sweep.
hands it to Priggy. Left side, stumbles a little bit, kept his footing, goes. He's to the 50, he's to the 40.
One man to beat.
He's to the 30, he's off, folks. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Mitch Priggy.
Down the far side.
And right there, that was just a simple jet sweep there by Patrick Henry. They went ahead and brought Priggy in motion there and snapped the ball on the jet sweep action. And if you notice on the run, he gained a little bit of ground backwards. Now, sometimes people think that might hurt, but by backing up just a little bit and gaining just a little bit of ground on that, he was able to get his blockers in front and gave him the space enough to go ahead and run for the touchdown. Once again, that touchdown is brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
All right, Mr. Gherkin, kick this through. Let's go a good 7 for 7. He's got it.
Good kick once again.
So 1:54 to go, 49-0. Patrick Henry over Bryan.
And we'll take one commercial break, and we'll be right back at you.
That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And here we are, back in Hamler. 49-0, Patrick Henry.
Actually, Cal Schrader's going to kick this off with that freshman kicker of theirs.
Yep.
I wonder, is this a spot where we could get the kicker in line here to maybe possibly start working on becoming an actual kicking specialist and maybe kick off, work on that kind of stuff?
I think, and this is an odd move, I think he's a backup offensive lineman. Let's see. Mr. Gherkin, where's he at here? Oh, it's cut off. But I believe he's listed as offensive line, defensive line, kicker.
Okay, yep. Yes, he is. Yep.
That's a little different. Okay, here we go. Cal Schrader with the kickoff. Straight up the middle. Looks like Anthony Weber gets it at 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Nice return. Nice return.
And, that's been one of the positives for Bryan tonight is their kickoff return team.
Yeah.
I know they've been out there now 8 times today. But each time, you've seen them pick up good chunks of yardage to help their offense out. But their offense hasn't done anything. And I've said multiple times in the broadcast already as it is that Patrick Henry has lived in the Bryan backfield almost like they're in the huddle and they know what's coming.
Yeah, they're getting back there in a hurry.
So I just wonder if there's certain ticks that Coach Staten has put into his offense where they can already know what's coming. But here we go. We're lining them at trips.
1st and 10, ball in the 40.
Let's work on trying to get the ball in the end zone, moving on a 2-minute drill here.
We got Arnold back, quarterback, rolling left. Throw over the middle, or to the sideline, no good.
And right there, they had Urine come in. He was split out wide as the very inside receiver and had him crack down and block there. And so you only had 2 receivers running in motion in routes, and then the back squeaked out of the backfield. When you're only running 2-guy routes like that, I understand it's given your quarterback, you only have 2 guys to read, half reads, to help him out a little bit. But at the same time, you're not giving him much of a chance to even find a guy at that point.
Yeah, so here we go, 2nd 10, ball in the 40.
Another trips look here.
Yep, freshman quarterback shotgun. Takes snap, he rolls. He's there all. He got a pass off. Carlin catches it. 45, nice tackle by who?
Bryan.
Kevian Kreider.
Oh, Kreider was in on that tackle.
That was Kreider again.
You know why? Because Smith was in the backfield. I was busy watching the offensive line on that because right there they just ran a nice slow screen to the running back there. Alabama made that famous in the early Nick Saban years there with Trent Richardson. Just that nice little slow screen, really set up good there. I'd like to see them go back and probably do more of that. I think their screen game has been a big positive tonight.
All right, so here goes Arnold in shotgun, 3rd and 3. He's rolling left, and he's hit. Oh, my. Who again? Kevian Kreider.
I'll be honest with you, Matt. I don't think there's any reason to call any other play of the game right now. And I think Mr. Kreider's play of the game already.
It's going to be hard to top him.
Wow, he's been flying to the football. Welcome back.
He just had a 8-yard sack after tackling a receiver 10 yards downfield.
Do you think Coach Enselman missed him?
I know Bryan didn't. So here we go. Bryan to punt on 4th and 12. 27 seconds. 26. They'll let as much time tick off as they can. Grant Schwab, let's see if he has some magic in this return here.
And then I assume Coach Enselman will field the punt.
Oh,
not even going to do that.
Nope.
Well, then let's just take a knee. Let's get it to halftime. That way we can try to regroup. I would expect to see Bryan here probably bring his varsity out for a couple more. If I'm Patrick Henry, I'm shutting the starters down probably tonight. You're already up 49-0. You did your job. Let's get some JV guys some experience in the second half now, because right now you're going to have a running clock. It's going to be a very fast second half for us. And let's make sure we can try to just get what we need offensively, JVs, and then hopefully Bryan then can maybe, find some momentum then against the Patrick Henry JVs, because they definitely need to find some momentum to move forward, because if not, it's going to become a long, long season.
Yeah, they took a knee. They're going to let the clock run out. Problem with playing their JV guys usually freshman, sophomore.
That is true. So
That's what they've been playing the whole first half. So
maybe get some more even competition for them. That might help.
So at the half, Patrick Henry 49, the Bryan Golden Bears 0. Coach, it's not much going on. Bryan's having a tough time moving the ball. Patrick Henry's having no issues moving the ball. So second half, like you said, getting those kids in there, hopefully get the Patrick Henry JV kids in there, get something to grow on. This is going to be tough sledding.
For sure. I mean, once again, we talked in the opener about the keys to victory. And we said for Bryan, be physical. Well, right now, Patrick Henry's got your number. They're living in the backfield. I've said that multiple times on the telecast already. Offensively, their offensive line is moving your defensive line almost at will. And the only real stops have been, 10, 12 yards downfield for Patrick Henry. And they haven't stayed on schedule much. They've only picked up about 3 first downs. And, the other thing was to keep fighting, make every moment a learning opportunity. I hope they're at least learning, because sometimes even when you feel so down because you're down 49-0 at halftime, sometimes the best growth as a team comes in these moments.
Yep, and they are still fighting. We're still seeing good plays. We're seeing kids run hard, so the fight's still there. We'll give Coach Staten credit for that one.
But we are going to go ahead and we'll be back on the other side. We'll have scores, we'll have some updated stats. But right now, go ahead and enjoy the sound of the bands, and we'll play some ads for you at the same time.
Join the Bryan Marching Band as they capture the thrill of windows down and sun on your face summer drives with the Beach Boys, I Get Around.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project.
From
Big or small,
sunshine
we've
to
got you covered.
celebration,
Call Josh today
we
for
bring
your
you
free
a song
estimate at
about celebrating the true you.
419-576-0401.
It was written to inspire people to believe in themselves, and it's the song the artist is most proud of and calls it her life anthem. Released in 2010, it immediately jumped to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned a Grammy nomination for Record of the Year. So join the celebration as the Bryan Marching Band brings you Katy Perry's Fireworks.
Chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitz & Rider HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitz & Rider has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitz & Rider HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzandriderhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our I-Car Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football.
Our last song is again about sunshine and was released in February 1964. It was an early Beach Boys hit and tells the story of a girl who borrowed her dad's Ford Thunderbird to go to the library.
Is here to help you navigate
Dad took the keys when he found she'd been out joyriding instead. It peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and solidified the Beach Boys' image as part of a youthful rebellion. The Beach Boys featured this song in their shows, and now we too are closing tonight's Bryan Marching Band show with a playful spirit as we play fun,
It's not about quick
fun,
fixes,
fun.
it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitz & Rider HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitz & Rider has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitz & Rider HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzandriderhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our I-Car Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major...
The Bryan High School Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Jason Luthi with staff assistants Ben Camarillo and BJ Bobby. The field commanders are senior Noah Mills and Grayson Butler, with junior field commander Joshua Sampson. The band would like to thank the Patrick Henry Band for their hospitality this evening. To thank everyone for the applause and wish you a safe drive home and a great weekend. Good night and go Bears!
Why means. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner
Howdy,
who
y'all,
listens,
and
understands,
please welcome
helps
to the
plan with
field the
confidence.
Patrick Henry
Melissa Stockman,
Patriots Marching
CHFC,
Band.
Chartered Financial
Tonight's
Consultant,
halftime
and
performance is
financial
a
advisor
tribute
of Edward
to
Jones
the
and
American
Bryan,
West,
is here to help you
featuring
navigate life's
music
big
inspired by
moments. From
Western
saving for
films
college
and
to
frontier
planning for retirement,
legends.
protecting
We
your
begin with an
family's
original
future.
piece
With
titled
Chartered Financial
Cheyenne, a
Consultant,
Western
Melissa
fanfare
has
that
advanced
captures the
training to create
spirit of the
customized
open
strategies
plains
tailored to
and the
your unique
resilience
goals
of the
and
Western
circumstances.
frontier.
At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities. then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service.
Next is the theme from the 1960 film The Magnificent Seven. The film's score, written by Elmer Bernstein, remains one of the most iconic themes in cinematic history and is ranked number 8 in the American Film Institute's top film scores of all time. Here is the Magnificent Seven.
Indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitz & Ryder HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzandryderhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Matt and Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Matt and Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at mattandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, they're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands,
The show continues with Malaguena.
Melissa Stockman,
Its fiery
CHFC,
Spanish style and
financial
bold
consultant,
dramatic
and
character
financial advisor with
reflect the
Edward Jones and
cultural
Bryan, is here
influences
to
of
help
the
you navigate
American
life's big
Southwest,
moments, from
where
saving
the
for
traditions
college
of
to
Latin America and the frontier often meet. Here is Malaguena.
comes to your financial future. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. The Larbert Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt
composed by
service.
Ennio Morricone for the 1966 film The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Today to book
In
your
2009,
unforgettable
the
moment.
soundtrack was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, and it continues to influence film music decades later. Here is the ecstasy of gold.
Bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our I-CAR Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back. Halftime of Patrick Henry Bryan. Score is 49-0. Patrick Henry. Coach and I want to thank
Dashler Lane's Pizza and Wings.
Yep, Pizza and Wings. Tell you what, they treat us pretty good over here at Patrick Henry.
They do. Games of Patrick Henry are so far 2 for 2.
Yep, 2 for 2, and the people here are great. The guys that keep score, and of course, we told you earlier, we're up here by Inselman's mom and sister. So just really good people here at Patrick Henry. Not only good program here, but just really good people.
For sure.
So for stats, what we got, Coach, at the half?
Well, like we said, Patrick Henry is up 49-0 in this game. Rushing, Cal Schrader, 9 carries, 58 yards, 3 touchdowns. Out rushing him right now is Jaden Rudder. He has 6 carries for 94 yards and a touchdown. Mitch Prigge, 1 carry on that jet sweep late in the half, 69 yards and a touchdown. And Reed Jackson, 2 carries for 16 yards. I'm imagining we're going to see a lot of Reed Jackson in this second half.
I imagine.
Receiving-wise, their leading receiver is Grant Schwab. He has 1 catch for 44 yards and a touchdown. Grant Smith, all Ohio defensive end, has 1 catch for 21 yards and a touchdown. Reed Krieger, 2 catches for 29 yards. And Jaden Rudder has 1 catch out of the backfield for 40 yards. And with all that, Tristan Rosebrook is currently 5 of 7 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. They had 2 penalties for 15 yards in that first half. And they currently have 370 yards of offense.
At the half.
At the half. Bryan, on the other hand, they're leading.
Yeah.
Sorry. Choking. Their leading rusher is Cade Carlin. He had 7 carries for 33 yards. Leading receiver right now is Jacob Uran. He has 1 catch for 12 yards. Hunter Watson has 1 catch for 7 yards. And right now, passing the ball, Jake Arnold is their leading passer. 1 completion on 5 attempts for 7 yards and an INT. And they've brought in Rhett McGill, who has 3 completions for 5 attempts for 6 yards and an interception. And currently, Bryan has 30 yards of total offense. Yes, that's right, 30. And they've had 3 penalties for 20 yards. 4 total first downs compared to 11 for Patrick Henry, even though Bryan has led in time of possession 15-18 to 8-42. And on a positive, Gherkin has kicked every single extra point. Perfect tonight.
Right down the middle, too.
Now, Matt, I think you said something about some halftime scores.
Yes. Let me get these scores out for you here, because we got a couple that they're going to surprise a lot of people. So we've got, what do we got going on? Okay. I'm getting back to the top of my scores here, guys. We have Columbus Grove, the 0-3 Columbus Grove Bulldogs, 48-0 is Spencerville. Think they're taking something out on these guys, Coach?
I think so. They definitely have a lot of anger right now being 0-3.
Okay, great game going on over in Delta. Delta 16, Archbold 14 at the half. Defiance 0, St. Mary's 27. Kind of a close game here. Edgerton Antwerp. Edgerton's up 27-14. We got Wayne Trace, Paulding 21-7. Clay Napoleon, we got a battle going there, 7-6 at the half. Genoa 22-7 over Otsego at the half. Liberty Center Swanton 51-0 at the half.
So roughly about what we're at now.
I think they're just keeping tabs. Somebody here in the Patrick Henry booth said that Liberty Center went for 2 just so they could have a couple more than Patrick Henry. So here's another great game, guys. Wauseon, team that we opened up with that we saw a lot of promise in if they could find 1 or 2 other guys to step up for Albright. 7-7 with Evergreen.
Interesting.
So that's a good one there. Whiteford 57-0 over Hilltop. Eden 28-12 over Summerfield. The Tenora Rams, defending GMC champions, 28-6 over Hicksville. And then we got Stryker St. Mary's tomorrow. And the shocker of the night so far is Fairview 22, Ayersville 14.
Hanging in there.
What do you do if you're the underdog? You just keep it close.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And maybe possibly that offensive line for Fairview might not be gelling as well as they say they are.
Yeah. So we got 15 seconds to go in the half here. We're going to start this off. So running clock to start out with. If you're Bryan, you got a bunch of young guys that are your starters. You're probably going to be bringing a bunch of more young guys in for this second half.
And a couple other scores too, Matt. Salina is up on Van Wert 17-7 at halftime, and Anthony Wayne is up on Lima Senior 21-6. Rough day for the Spartans.
It is. Coach, you talked a little bit before about Schrader kicking off, about why not have Aiden kick off. Guess who's kicking off? Aiden Gherkin.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see him getting some reps here. That way he can actually, I don't even think this is Aiden.
It's not.
No. It's actually number 74.
Aiden Bieterstedt.
Freshman here must have the JV kickoff team in the game right now.
It's a low one on the ground, picked up at the 28.
And actually,
outside, tackled at the 32.
Yes, Matt, the full JV kickoff team was right there.
Yes, it was.
And very, very interesting because, you know, that's one thing I remember coaching JV, and that's just something you pull together right before the game on Saturday morning. So good to see that Coach Inselman has that prepared and ready to go for tonight.
Yep, looked like sophomore Miles Palmer on the return. So he's getting some varsity action tonight.
So right now, if you're Patrick Henry, you know, you got JVs in the game right now. So you're looking to get those nice Friday night lights experience right now. You got the running clock here, so there's not really much pressure right now for you to really get something going here.
So not sure who's under center yet. Takes the snap. Fakes, it's Arnold. Fakes left. Gets a couple yards up. He gets probably 5 yards there.
Jake Arnold, the ball carrier.
And right now, for Bryan, I'm seeing a lot of their starters are still in the game. I do see a couple backups. I do see a lot of freshmen in the game right now.
Gain of 5 seconds.
So hopefully, like right now, Arnold could definitely use some snaps right now to gain some experience. And against the JV team for Patrick Henry, that's a good time to gain some experience. And again, as I talked in the first half, really help to slow the game down a little bit. Because again, it's a big step just going from junior high just to freshman ball.
Arnold with the handoff up to Carlin. He's going to get a first down. Nice run.
And even to go then from 8th grade football, junior high football, to make the jump to varsity Friday nights, that's a huge jump. That's even bigger than just your college athlete moving up to NFL. That's like, for example, Tyson Bajan of the Bears, D2 prospect coming in, making a start. That's kind of what we're looking at here.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Arnold drops back. He's going to go deep. He's got a man. He's got his Anthony Weber. First down, nice play.
So right there, Arnold makes a nice throw. He had a nice play action, and he was able to hit him on the seam there, perfectly in stride. Those are those little bits and pieces that Arnold needs in order to start building that good experience, building that good repertoire. And I think Bryan has something special in this Arnold kid as long as they can give him some time.
Yeah, that was a nice looking pass.
It was a nice looking pass.
Yep. So here we go, 1st and 10.
So yeah, Arnold does have an arm. I mean, and we've seen him throw a couple. Just mistakes have definitely limited him offensively.
Okay, Arnold shotgun. He's going to roll left, going right, going up middle. Got hit, still going. Nice run, broke another tackle. Nice run by Arnold to the 9-yard line.
That could have been the best run Bryan's had all game.
Oh, definitely.
That was a good hard run. Definitely making sure to pick up yardage. 9-yard gain there. I mean, again, positives on positives.
Yep. After about 3 yards, I thought he was going down. He broke that. And remember, only Columbus Grove has scored on Patrick Henry, so they're in scoring territory here.
And all of those touchdowns were in the second half of that game last week.
Yes. 1st and 9.
So once again,
I'm sorry. 2nd and 1, ball on the 9.
So now you're in the 4th game of the season. Coach Inselman, his defense has yet to give up a point in the first half, and they've only had the one turnover.
Out.
Good pursuit here.
Looks like that's Aiden Wallace.
Touchdown, Bryan.
Jake Arnold's pass complete.
Good touchdown there, and right there, that was something that Coach Inselman in the pregame talked about, being able to find good pursuit angles. And I know these are only JV players in the game right now, Matt, but your JV players, you want them to try to execute at the level of the varsity, especially when you have the Bryan backups in the game as well.
Tell you what, they got the ball, went straight down the field, like rather easily. They look pretty good.
And so right there, building that good, strong momentum right there. That touchdown's brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Extra point is up. It's good. 49-7. Bryan Golden Bears are on the board here in Hamler, Ohio.
Henry 49, Bryan 7.
And so that extra point there by Lucy, they talked, big, strong leg kid. And I wonder, throughout the rest of the season, is he going to get some more opportunities to kick? I mean, if they can push the ball a little bit and get him into some field goal position, I think it would help out in terms of maybe getting some of that heat off of Arnold and McGill, and maybe possibly, giving Bryan some momentum. Because right now, again, you're struggling to find positives offensively and defensively. But right now, your special teams, you've been able to at least set your offense up with some decent field position. You've been able to kick some extra points. Punting hasn't been an experience. We've been able to punt the ball at least. There was one near block.
Yep, they look pretty good.
Those are positives that you can build on and hopefully move into offense and defense.
Yep, so here we go, 49-7, 7:24. Now, Coach, why clock stops on the score?
So right now, so the clock will only stop on scores and change of possessions.
Okay.
But other than that, unless there's an injury or something like that, they're not going to stop this clock. Unless, again, Bryan can bring this under
30.
Yes.
Okay, so Lucci to kick off. Kicks up. It's a nice looking kick. Down to the 5, taking it to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Tackle about 28-yard line.
Good return there by Gavin Moore.
Yep, Griff Fowler on the tackle.
Sophomore wide receiver, 5'7", 137. So a little guy.
Solid return, though.
Yeah, another good, solid return.
Here we go. Now we get to see, is TJ Krager going to be quarterback? Yes, he is. And if you're wondering how many Kragers there are, yes, there is a younger one. I'm guessing he's 7'5", runs a 3.9 40.
I'll tell you, what an athletic family, this Krieger family. Very impressive.
So here goes the young Krieger. Shotgun. Oh, handoff to Reed. Going nowhere. Went to the right, brought down about the line of scrimmage.
So Reed Jackson, steady diet of Reed Jackson in the second half. Because, I mean, you look at it, Reed, he's going to end up being the guy to try to fill for Cal Schrader next season. So hopefully, gaining some experience now will only help him in the future.
Yeah, that's going to be a tall task, too. You got Jaden Rudder and Cal Schrader, who look absolutely fantastic back there, replacing two of them.
That would be tough for any team.
Yep, the beauty is you get Tristan Rosebrook and you get Reed Krager coming back.
And that's good to just keep being able to reload.
So here we go, Krieger under center, 2nd and 10.
I formation.
Hand off to Jackson, hit at the line, pushing forward. Still gain 2-3 yards.
We'll have to see if this JV offensive line here for Patrick Henry, in comparison to their varsity, are still able to pick up the pieces as their front five for the starters were.
So we got 3rd down and 7. So if Bryan could get a stop here, confidence-wise, you got to be feeling pretty good.
For sure. I mean, and then you get a stop and a score. Now you're down to 35 points. Maybe try to work on making sure that this running clock stops.
Yep, Bryan does have a couple turnovers this year. One of them for a pick 6. So they've got guys back there who can play some ball. Krieger rolling right, looking. He's got a receiver at the sidelines. Nice catch, nice throw.
Number 10, Jake Smith on the catch. And he ran a really good comeback route there. He ran a nice 10-8 comeback there, came back to the ball, made a nice catch.
I tell you, with his back to the ball is when Krieger released that. So that was a very well executed play.
Both freshmen, so both of them, nice route, nice pitch and catch off timing. So that's stuff that you can see work on in practice, that timing of being able to get to the peak of your route, throw the ball, and get the ball to your guy.
Yep, so that was freshman to freshman. So they've probably been doing this since 1st, 2nd grade.
Very true. 49-7 Patrick Henry right now.
1st and 10 at the 43. Krieger under center, handoff to Reed Jackson. Going up the middle, 50, 54, drug about 2 tacklers with him the whole way.
Another pick, 1st down there.
1st and 10, 43, 4:57 to go. Patrick Henry 49, Bryan 7.
And as we've talked, since it is 49-7, it is a running clock in this second half right now, since the score is over 30. So right now, this 3rd quarter, I mean, it's gone by pretty quickly. We're already under 4 minutes.
Yeah, these running clocks, it flies.
And as a coach too, you're sitting there, you're coaching the game, and even though you're up or down 30, you're still coaching your heart out. And it really does. You're like, wow, it's already over?
Yep. Krieger takes it. Oh, he's going down, sack.
TJ Krieger.
Nice sack there by number 33, Corey Minnick, a senior.
Sack by Corey Minnick.
Yep, nice play.
So they do have some of their starters at least out there trying to gain some varsity reps, trying to build some momentum. Because, for Bryan, the schedule doesn't lighten up. After this,
oh, my.
Oh, no. After this week, they have to go fight Liberty Center.
Wait, hey,
and they're going to Liberty Center.
Coach, 3-game span at Fairview, at Patrick Henry, at Liberty Center.
Tough.
Does somebody hate Bryan?
Oh, that's such a tough 3-game sketch. And then after that, they have the surprising Evergreen.
Yeah, they're going to play Fairview, Patrick Henry, and Liberty Center. 3 teams ranked in the top 10 in the state in their respective divisions.
Because right now, Patrick Henry, they're sitting 12. Again, impressive night by their offense. I can see them to continually move up.
Yeah, because they're a solid club.
For sure. And I think they're definitely competitive with the teams like Liberty Benton who dominated Grove. And then 2 weeks, that game against Liberty Center is going to that's going to be a barn burner.
Yep. Krieger, shotgun. He's looking deep. He's got a man overthrown. He was looking for Jake Smith again.
Just overthrew him there.
He had him. He had him.
And right now, what you hear about Liberty Center, because we haven't done the Liberty Center game this year. Now we've watched Patrick Henry twice. Right now, I mean, you almost think they're even on paper right now. Very similar teams. Right now, since the game is at Liberty Center, I'm giving the edge to Liberty Center right now. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, Patrick Henry's going to go out and give them all that they can handle.
Yeah, it'll be a game for sure. I mean, there's no love lost between those two schools.
Is that a rivalry, big rivalry game?
Patrick Henry punting.
Trophy-wise?
I don't think there's a trophy. Okay, Bryan got the punt. Number 17 broke one tackle, but then got caught about the 18-yard line.
They almost blocked that one, too.
I don't think they have a rival name, but I can remember as far back as the mid-'90s, they had some stellar, like just knockdown, drag-out games. So this has been a rivalry for a long time. And people forget, from 2010 to 2020, Patrick Henry won eight titles, 8 conference titles. Everybody thinks, Liberty Center's great, in which they are, but it's been the last 5 years where they kind of pulled away a little bit from Patrick Henry, but Patrick Henry's not far removed from just dominating this conference.
Yeah, I think that eats Coach Inselman just a little bit at night.
Yeah, no question. He wants to get another title.
Oh, yeah. 33 years in the biz, you got to think we need 1 or 2 more before I can retire in a good mood.
Snap. Oops. I don't know which quarterback that is, guys.
Number 12.
They keep switching on us.
Rhett McGill.
McGill, quarterback keeper.
Something else we talked in the beginning about, the conference been around for 99 years. And when you think of the NWOL, you normally think Liberty Center, you think Patrick Henry, you think Archibald, and Delta, Wauseon, But 17 titles by Bryan is the most in conference history.
And right now, Bryan, they are the biggest school in the conference, and you just wonder, why are they so down, and why have they been so down? Last year was their first losing season since 2016. Granted, last year they went 1-9, only beat Swanton, which is, one of the worst teams in the conference.
Yep.
And, you've lost now. Right now you're looking at 15 of 17 games now, including playoffs. And you've returned so much. You have so much. And you're just looking for, where can I finally find that win?
I think part of it is the sorry, guys. I think part of it is, with Bryan being a bigger school, they also have other opportunities for kids. I think you have more extracurricular things that maybe it be music and choir and plays and things like that. And then you got soccer, you got tennis, you got swimming, you got other sports, whereas Patrick Henry don't have all that.
Mm-hmm.
So their kids were either going to play football, run, cross country, or golf. And then Bryan, there's just so many more options. You figure there's probably 15 to 20 kids on varsity for soccer.
Oh, without a doubt.
And
yeah.
how many of them would be really good football players out here?
That'd be a good question for sure.
So,
but you're looking at the Bryan schedule, trying to hope. You got you're going to take the loss against Patrick Henry tonight. You're looking at Liberty Center next week. Like what? What can happen next week? Hopefully again, stay healthy, keep Arnold upright, because he definitely has a bright future. You got surprising 3-0 Evergreen team here. And then you finish the season with Swanton, Wauseon, Archibald, Delta. You at least, in those 4 games, you got to try to pick up 2 wins to try to salvage something for this season. Which, by the way, forgot to even mention that we entered the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. Sorry, guys. We get to rambling on.
$213.
So the score is 49-7.
Rhett's the quarterback again. He's looking over the middle. It was tight pass. It was incomplete. Good defense.
Watching both quarterbacks play so far, Arnold definitely throws the better ball. I think he has the stronger arm. But I think the one thing that McGill has over Arnold is his almost escapability.
It seems like he escapes in the pocket better, but yes. Arnold runs better.
And so being able to have that escapability will allow you to create those plays off schedule and maybe create, again, that forward momentum that Bryan is struggling to find right now.
Yep. Bryan punting. Nice punt, because that could have been bad.
That was
takes a great Bryan roll. 30.
After a high
Let it go.
snap,
There you go.
About 24.
About a 50-yard punt.
Very good punt, considering that snap was high and slow, and Patrick Henry is getting back there fast to even get that ball off in time like they did and to boom it like he did. Beautiful.
That was nice. Now, are you ready for the misleading stat of the night?
Yeah, listening.
So Bryan, 17 titles since 1926.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Henry, 12 titles. They joined the conference in 1978. So they gave Bryan.
So in those 50 years,
they gave Bryan a 52-year head start. But hey, 17 titles is 17 titles.
That's true. That's more than some schools that have been in conference, even longer.
Yes. So here we go. 9:47, 49-7. Patrick Henry leads Bryan. Krieger and shotgun. Jake Smith handoff. Round end. He's going to the 30. One move, 35.
Gets the first down.
Pushed out of bounds. Ooh, kind of a late tackle there.
Yeah, that was. I'm surprised. I know the officials probably want to keep their flags in their pocket as much as possible, even though the running clock is on. But, there's still safety concerns you got to watch out for, too, especially that tackle there. That was a little bit late there where, it could be called a foul there.
Yep. Now, the one name we've done 2 Patrick Henry games. One name we haven't called in either game is Trent Johnson.
Yeah.
How big is it for them to get him back? And when you say they're going to be back, Coach?
Right now they're looking at possibly him coming back next week. But right now they're definitely circling Liberty Center. From what I've understood from Coach Inselman, he has a high ankle sprain, and they've just been holding him out as precaution. He did try to play a little bit against Hicksville in the opener, but it's still a little bit gimpy, and so now they're just saving him and making sure that he can play against the big schools, because if you have him on one side and you put Grant Smith on the other, that's going to be a almost, lethal combo on defense. And exactly what we've talked about in 2 games having Patrick Henry. That's what you need to get over the hump in the playoffs, because they have struggled to get over that hump.
Yep, so here we go. 2nd and 10, ball in 36. 49-7, Patrick Henry. TJ Krieger.
And so I look at Coach Inselman's goals for the season. Win league, beat Grove, beat Liberty Center.
Hand off Jackson. Oh.
Deep playoff run. And those are the goals. And I think right now it's shaping up that in 2 weeks we're going to have the NWOAL conference title game pretty much, right?
Yep.
Between Liberty Center and Patrick Henry.
I think so.
And then you've already gotten over the hump with Columbus Grove, because Columbus Grove now, are they down or not? I don't know, because now they're in Northwest Conference play and they're dominating Spencerville tonight.
That was Braxton Beard on the carry. Want to get these kids' names out there. Now, after this play, Coach, I got a question for you. So
okay.
Let's let this play go through. TJ Krieger, shotgun, 3rd and 4, ball in the 42. He's back. He's looking. He's got 23. Little wobbly pass.
Almost picked off.
Okay, so, Coach, this game, we can pretty much put it in the books. It's 49-7. So when Patrick Henry plays Liberty Center, they both come in this game. Let's just assume they both go in, and they're both 5-0. So the loser of that game, how's the mentality that following week in practice? What are you looking forward to the rest of your season, knowing you're probably not going to win the conference now?
Well, you still have a lot of your goals lined up in front of you, in terms of making the playoffs, making that deep playoff run. But the one thing that you got to make sure you do is you can't get too tight and down on yourself, because that's when things start to snowball. You still got to play loose. And the one thing that I think kids forget sometimes, football's fun.
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes the higher performing athletes, when they lose a game or something like that, they get real down on themselves and they really snowball and spiral out of control. And for Coach, Inselman, or for Liberty Center at this point, whoever loses that game, you got to make sure you're keeping your stars loose, you're keeping team morale up. And that could be in different visions. Again, the schedule works out in favor of both teams in the situation where they can still reach goals against, teams of, almost lesser competition, because after Liberty Center, Patrick Henry has Delta, Archbold, which they should on paper again, kind of dominate.
Archbold will be tough.
It will, because they do have a really good running back.
Yeah, Ryder Ryan is legit.
I wonder, how much he compares then to Mr. Schrader out here. Because, I'm going to tell you right now, watching Cal Schrader run, he's the best back. I'm sorry, in this conference right now.
How would you compare Cal Schrader to Mr. Leith that we saw last week?
They're both great punches. That's for sure.
Yep.
Right now, I think I'm going to give that. I'm going to give that to Mr. Schrader. I think right
you
now.
Think?
Yeah. Leith, he looked the part last week, but when you look at Cal Schrader, dare I say he might be the best back in the conference?
Oh, yeah. Well, wait, in NWL?
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know about that one. Okay, number 5 for Bryan has a carry. Decent run here. That was Griff Fowler. There's a young man in Liberty Center named Garrison Cruz, who would argue with anybody that he is the best running back.
Well, that's why in 2 weeks we're going to find out who the best back is, aren't we?
And I believe Delta has I don't remember the young man's name, but you got Ryder Ryan and Archibald.
Mm-hmm.
There's some solid running backs in NWL.
Well, after watching Cal Schrader run the ball twice, I have been nothing but impressed with that young man.
Handoff goes to the right side, falls forward for 2 yards.
We've been talking, and there's only 4 minutes left in this ball game, Matt.
2nd and 6.
Hey, congratulations to Grant Atkins, the winner of our 50.
So I wonder, for Patrick Henry moving forward, they play in that tough region. They are in D6, Region 22. And, that is such a tough region. You got Bluffton, you got Fairview, Hopewell, Loudon.
Yeah.
We talked about Evergreen. You got Patrick Henry, Archbold. We've seen Crestview, Allen East, Ottawa Hills, even though they're 1 and 2 right now. And Cary, they're normally pretty good, but right now 0 and 3. And
Arnold just ran the ball for 4 yards there.
And you have such a tough region for Patrick Henry that moving forward, if they can get out of their region, they have a good shot. Until they, run into a MAC school,
and not to be thrown in the shade here, Patrick Henry volleyball, they're ranked 10th in Division 6.
Always great to see, when more than one program is doing well, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And like you said, football is fun. High school is fun.
Oh, without a doubt. Here we go, Bryan making another punt here on 4th and 2. Boomer this time.
Jake Smith, he's going to pick it up.
I think you heard the footsteps of the Bryan Gunners there.
Yeah.
Punt is down. There's a penalty marker upfield.
So here we are. The refs are letting them play still. This is a change of possession here, and we still got the clock running almost at 2 minutes. And we do have a phantom flag on the field. Not sure when or where that came in, because I was watching the whole play, and definitely a late flag.
We have an illegal use of the hands to the face by the kicking team. By rule, it'd be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 4th down.
Wow.
Hands to the face.
Illegal hands to the face here. So here we're going to have to re-kick, after they move this ball back.
Before we run out of time,
minute 38.
Thank our line to gain crew.
I'm wondering here at this point, are they even going to get another play in the game?
Thanks, gentlemen. That's our Patrick Henry chain gang.
Yep.
Because they're having some chain gang crew issues right now.
Yeah.
The refs have yet to even bother to stop the clock. We're nearing 1 minute. We haven't even bothered to do anything.
After the game, during the week, anytime.
They just realized,
there they go.
Clock's gonna run out.
These officials have let about 2 minutes go off the clock. So we're.
The foul on the play was by the receiving team. It'll be half to the goal from the end of the kick. Patrick Henry.
So interesting call here. So now they have flipped the call here from going against Bryan to going against Patrick Henry now. Moved him half the distance to the goal.
And junior high cheerleaders for all their help with the cheerleaders.
And now Patrick Henry can go ahead and run out this last minute 11. So with 1:11 left on the clock, they're going to go ahead, and once they get the chain set. Oh, okay, gonna put some more time on the clock here. They're going to put almost 35 seconds back on the clock here, back up to 1:46.
Well, that's probably time for Braxton Beard or Jake Smith to
couple more plays.
Rip off an 85-yarder here.
So they're going to wind the clock again now that the ball is set. Chains are. So this is only a 25-second play clock. But right here, you're looking at this is probably the last set of 4 plays here.
Yeah, clock's running now. Minute 30, minute 29. Again, 49-7, Patrick Henry.
I formation for Patrick Henry again. Maybe they should look at more I formation.
Hand off to Beard, off the right side. Got through 8-9 yards on the play. Nice run by Braxton Beard. I believe he's a sophomore.
You know, that'd be interesting. They did run the I formation a couple times, varsity-wise, in the first half. I wonder, moving forward, is that something they could do later on? And then, like, right now, that's even something, if you're putting Grant Smith as a skilled guy, could you imagine Grant lead blocking for Cal?
Can you imagine Cal lead blocking for Grant?
Either way. And then you throw in Rudder. Oh, man. There's so many weapons on this Patrick Henry Patriot football team.
There you go. Beard with the handoff. Breaks outside, left side.
Got the first down.
Got him.
Oh.
He tried to get away. He was like, I got 30 seconds to make something happen.
Well, he had the first down and went backwards. Here we go. And I think that'll do it here. I think.
Yep, so Bryan's going to fall to 1-3. Patrick Henry is going to go to 4-0.
Patrick Henry lining up at the 50 here already. So is Bryan. Yep, they're going to let this run out.
Yep, and that'll do it here in Patrick Henry. 49-7 by the home team in Big Red Stadium.
Big win for Patrick Henry tonight for sure.
Yep, got that first league win. You know, really, Tenora last year was a good example. Your first 3 games are fun, but your next 7 is what matters.
Exactly.
So
playing your conference rivals, you know, one thing about playing in conference, you know, it's start a league play. Every game is a fight. You know what your goals are, and you have to go out and execute. And right now, that's exactly what Patrick Henry went. They went and, you know, you beat one of your adversaries in conference, and now you just got to keep fighting to keep plugging away towards your goals. We are going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with some stats, area scores. Most of them probably are not final by this point, and then we will get you out of here. So we'll be back in just a few moments.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at batandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at batandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Week 4 of high school football on NWO Sports is coming to a close. Patrick Henry tonight defeated the Bryan Golden Bears 49-7. We're going to run through some area scores for you, then hopefully get some game stats for you. So like I said, Patrick Henry 49, Bryan 7 in the conference season opener. GMC season opener, Fairview Apaches up 36-14 on Ayersville. Columbus Grove 48-0 over Spencerville.
Good win for
Here's
them.
a big one, guys. Archibald Delta 30, Archibald 21. That's a fourth quarter score. Don't have a time on that. That's a lot of talk about who's the second, third best team in the NWL and who could challenge Liberty Center. That game had big implications there. So 30-21 Delta. GMC action 41-14 Edgerton over Antwerp. Napoleon 23, Clay 15. Fourth quarter score.
That's surprising.
Yep, Paulding 33, Wayne Trace 7. Eden Bombers 49, Somerville, that's Petersburg, Michigan, 49-12. We got Evergreen Wauseon, Coach. A lot of people think Evergreen could get second place and even shock Liberty Center, but right now they're tied with Wauseon 7-7.
Hey, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, we had Wauseon in week 1, and I was impressed with the way they played.
Yep.
And they've been struggling ever since, and I hope maybe they can get a victory this week.
Yep, then Genoa knocking off Otsego 36-20. Tenora getting on the winning. The Tenora's got a tough 3 games to start the season every year. Liberty Center, Archibald, Otsego. But Tenora 42-6 over Hicksville.
But that's just getting them ready for conference play and making them stronger.
Yep, and if you think the Patrick Henry score was big, 49-7, Liberty Center 64, Swanton 0.
64 points.
64.
JV's had to put some in then.
Yep, Whiteford 63, Hilltop 6. St. Mary's 41, your Defiance Bulldogs 0.
That's surprising because St. Mary's, they were struggling the first couple weeks of the season.
Yep, and then tomorrow, the best team in the area, the best team in the history of Ohio, the Stryker Panthers, which is my high school that didn't even have football when I was in school. But I think we were state champs in 1918 or something. So,
oh, good.
So I'm sticking to it. Tomorrow, Stryker and St. Mary's plays, and Montpelier will be at Erie, Michigan. So, Coach, what you got for stats tonight?
For stats-wise, once again, we talked about how it was 49-7 as the final score here. Leading rusher for Patrick Henry, again, Jaden Rudder, 6 carries, 94 yards and a touchdown. Mitch Prigge, 1 carry, 69 yards and a touchdown. Cal Schrader, 9 carries, 58 yards and 3 touchdowns. Reed Jackson, 6 carries for 32 yards. Braxton Beard in JV time, 4 carries for 12. And Jake Smith, 1 carry for 12 yards. On the receiving end, Grant Schwab, 1 catch, 44 yards and a touchdown. Rudder, 1 catch for 40 yards. Reed Krieger, 2 catches, 29 yards. And then Grant Smith, heck of a player, 1 catch, 21 yards, and a touchdown. All in all, Rosebrook tonight, 5 of 7 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. You know, didn't have to throw the ball, didn't have to do too much, but still overall pretty good. TJ Krieger, 1, and then in JV mop-up time, 1 for 3 for 10 yards for 413 yards of total offense tonight. For Bryan, Cade Carlin ended up with 8 carries for 39 yards, and Griff Fowler, 3 carries for 11 yards. Receiving, Anthony Weber had 1 catch for 35 yards. Jacob Urin, 1 catch for 12 yards. Hunter Watson, 1 catch, 7 yards. And Aiden Wallace had 3 catches for 3 yards and the lone touchdown for Bryan. Overall, Jake Arnold, 3 of 7, 51 yards, a touchdown and a pick. And then Rhett McGill came in a couple series, had 3 completions, 6 attempts for 6 yards and an interception. All in all, Patrick Henry held Bryan to 89 total yards of offense. 89.
Yeah.
That's strong. I'll be honest. That Patrick Henry defense, and when they get Trent Johnson back here in 1-2 weeks from now, and the way, Kreider was all over the field, just living in the backfield, that's going to help Grant Smith only that much more carry this defensive load. Yeah,
and Coach, I think you called it earlier, we were talking about, but I think the player of this game, first game back, Gideon Kreider was everywhere.
Oh, for sure. I called in the first half that he was player of the game. And, I mean, you could say, Jaden Rudder. You could say Cal Schrader, because, we love offensive guys.
Yep.
But I think this week I definitely have to give it to Kreider because without him, I think defensively, I think some of those, backfield losses that he had, a couple sacks, I think turned into more 3-yard, 4-yard carries and then, pushes then that much more to Grant Smith to do that much more on defense.
Yeah, and I don't know the kid, if he's a quiet kid, if he's a loud kid, if he's, one of those crazy but on the field, he's insane.
Oh,
he is everywhere.
That motor wasn't stopping. And I wonder how much of 3 weeks of not playing, how much frustration do you think he had to take out tonight?
I mean, you watch him out there, the energy that he came out with, sacks, tackle, and receiver. I mean, it just seems like wherever the ball was, he was there.
He was. And, I mean, again, going to need every ounce of that in 2 weeks.
Yep. So now for Bryan, real quick, though, before we get out of here, 1 and 3, you got a bunch of freshmen, sophomores playing meaningful minutes, playing, you're on first-team offense, first-team defense, your left tackle's a freshman, your quarterback's a freshman. Where do they go from here? Because you got Liberty Center next. You got something going, but you got such a tough schedule.
You do. But, again, try to find those little spots where you can find positives. Sometimes those positives aren't going to be as big as what you might think for some teams, but for Bryan to, come out and still perform and execute and keep working towards building an identity not only for, next game or the game after that or even the rest of the season, but moving forward because if they're playing all these sophomores and freshmen, they're going to be in the program for the next 3-4 years, and all you're doing is setting the standard now, and the standard has to be the standard.
Yep.
For Bryan. And at some point, it's going to have to level off and start forming the positives and bring victories then to the Golden Bears.
Yeah, and one thing about Coach Staten, his off-season program from our kickoff show seemed like it was really good. And one of the things that Coach Staten said was if you go into coaching, you give it 100% because the kids deserve that. And I think if he keeps giving that, and these kids are willing to accept it and work hard, Bryan can turn this around.
Oh, for sure.
It's not going to be easy.
I mean, they got some big kids on the offensive line. They got some playmakers that can probably do some stuff with a little more time. And again, Jackson Arnold's got to come out and start, growing up faster and faster and faster than they probably wanted him to.
Yep. So that will do it for us here. We want to thank Patrick Henry, Athletic Director Luke George. He's a legend here in Patrick Henry. Again, Patrick Henry, the people here have been awesome. I mean, nothing, but every one of them's been awesome. Great time. We got a bunch of cookies and all kinds of stuff behind us. Just really good people. So
great night of football once again.
So we thank them for letting us come out and be here. We want to thank our sponsors.
We got our sponsors. We got, first off, BSN Sports and our local rep, Jim Gary's. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling, Batten Stevens Body Shop, Fitzrider HVAC, Crystal Fountain Park Wedding Event Venue in Sherwood, Ohio. And last but not least, our title sponsor, Melissa Stockman, for all your financial needs.
Yep. And I'm going to say one thing here about Del Arbor Construction. When it comes to, I've known Josh and his wife Brandy for a long time. There's no two better people when it comes to sports and kids and supporting them and taking care of them and doing anything like that. I mean, two of the best people I've ever been around in my life when it comes to working with kids and stuff. Great people. Lastly, we want to thank all you guys, listeners. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you had a good time and we did a good job for you.
Thank you for going through all our technical difficulties as well on YouTube. I know we had to move to 3 or 4 different live streams because of the technical issues out here at Big Red Stadium. So hopefully moving forward, hopefully the internet connections are better and we can move forward in a lighter manner, I guess.
Yep. Next week we will be at Paulding. Paulding, we've heard a lot of great things about. Logan had nothing but great things to say about Paul, and we talked about where we're going to go and who we're going to see play. Ayersville, I'm really interested to see. Last time we seen him, Zartman didn't look bad. His footwork needs some work. So let's see how he progressed, see if that defensive line got better. But they had some decent players there, and Paulding's been on a tear. They've been put up a lot of points. So.
And Ayersville's in a tough fight tonight against Fairview, so hopefully, get some momentum, carry forward, and let's have a good game next week.
Yep, we're going to go from the NWOAL to the GMC, and then is this the Northwest Conference here?
No, it's the Northern Lakes League.
Northern Lakes League. So we're going to be all over, guys. We're everywhere. So from Hammer, Ohio, and where are we at? Coach?
Big Red Stadium.
Big Red Stadium. This is Matthew Janney and Tony Crier. We are saying we are out of here. See you next week.
See ya.